Hey everyone, again, so excited about 40 Days of Hope this year and taking a specific time in our lives to put our attention fully in hoping in God, that He has the power to resurrect things that are even dead, not just things that are asleep or things that are dormant, things that have actually died. He has the power to resurrect it. And one of the chapters that's one of my favorite in the book of John is John chapter 11. That's talking about when Lazarus died and had been dead 4 days, and finally Jesus shows up. And when Jesus is told that he's dead, and he has a conversation with Mary, has a conversation with Martha, and then it goes on to say that he wept. He wept. It was those two words, the shortest verse in the Bible, but he mourned and he grieved his friend's death. But he only grieved for a very brief period of time because he lived in hope even in the midst of grief. And I want to encourage you right now that you might have faced some things in your life that you're still grieving over. But when you grieve in Jesus, there's hope for what's about to happen in the midst of your grief. So don't be afraid of grieving, but know that when it's time to pop out of it, it's time to pop out of it and go back into hope. It's time to see what's possible in the future. But directly following that, Jesus goes to the grave and says, hey, roll the stone away. And of course, Martha's like, no, don't do that. It stinks. She was under the impression that Jesus was grieving and weeping, and now he's going to the tomb to roll the stone away to grieve more over the death of a friend. But Jesus didn't want the stone rolled away to grieve over the loss of a miracle. He wanted the stone rolled away so that he could perform the next miracle. Jesus never shows up at a tomb to grieve loss or to grieve the dead. He shows up at the tomb to wake the dead, to resurrect the dead, to revive the dead. And this year, God is wanting to revive that which has been dead in our lives. Dreams that we've even forgotten about, completely died. They've been sowed into the ground like seeds, and they've died. And Jesus is simply saying, would you please open and push the stone away so that I could reach in to your areas of your life that are completely dead, not because I want to grieve with you over what you've lost, but because I want to bring it back to life. 40 days of hope of bringing things back to life. Believe with each other. Let's believe together that God is going to resurrect dreams from the dead and see them become a reality this year. It's time to dream with your eyes wide open. Bless you guys. Can't wait to see you soon. Engage with what's happening in 40 days this year. We're going to see not just San Diego transform, but all of California transform. We'll see you soon.